Hello YouTube, welcome to my second video. We're going to be talking about why being a man is actually a lot more difficult than most females actually think. Like I've been hearing so many crazy takes about how men are trash and we ain't shit and it's so easy being a man, so I don't know why people do people wrong, but you gonna see, man, it's not what you think it is. This TikToker, I'm actually a big fan of her. She actually uses her brain. And she goes in on them, and basically she's gonna be talking about this lady who thought she could be a man for 2 years, and it didn't turn out too well for her. I already started watching the first 2 minutes, but it's crazy. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna start it over. I'll just let you know I did actually watch some of the video, but we're gonna see. Oh, y'all can't even hear. What's going on? What's going on here, man? Properties. Wait. Desktop audio. Properties. We're gonna go to. Okay.
Lived herself.
Here we go. Okay, we're gonna start it here.
So I felt like this was pretty interesting. So a woman who disguised herself as a man to find out how it is to live as a man unalived herself due to the psychological scars of how difficult life was for a man. Let's read on.
You see what it says? Woman who disguised herself as a man to find out how it is to live like a man committed suicide due to the psychological scars of how difficult life as a man really is. Y'all hear that? She tried to be a man and she ended up, well, she didn't end up anywhere. Like, that's crazy. Like, but you're gonna see why.
Says she was a radical feminist who believed men live life on easy mode and tried to prove it by disguising herself as a man for 2 years. Instead, what she found out is
that's funny.
Harder.
I just realized that I'm reacting to a reaction of a reaction. That's crazy.
About her experience. Apparently, she had to quit after 18 months because she was starting to strongly dislike women due to how bad all of them treated her when they thought she was a man.
Exactly.
So first things first, RIP to her. That's pretty sad. But to all you women who think life is just so easy for a man, this woman actually tried it. And she tapped out, and pretty much in the ultimate way. Most men have a hard time just being themselves in society without unaliving themselves. And
exactly,
you think that if you were a man, it would be easy.
Like, I don't know if y'all know, but most men, we're virgins, or we haven't had no cat in a year. Like, it's like 1 in 3 men, or 2 in 3 men, or something like that, haven't had either no cat at all, or at least a year. So for young females, it's not the same.
I think y'all really
and that's just the beginning,
the difficulties of being a man.
I highly recommend you scroll if you get easily offended, because when it comes to the suicide topic, I go off at the.
Need some?
I cut my hair.
Why?
Because it was dead and it was dying.
Oh, well, I'm doing a video right now, so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show you it.
Cool.
Look how short it is.
Yeah, I'm doing a video.
Oh, people are like on there right now?
No, I'm recording a video.
Oh.
I'm working.
Working on what? Crazy.
No, it's fine.
The mouth, because if you can't tell,
Well, of course, my sister wants to interrupt right in the middle of the video, but it's all good.
that's why I write for men. I don't play about mental health. I don't play about how people feel about their feelings and how people make them feel like they do not want to be here. You guys don't care about people, and you guys could give 2 fucks about the men that this happens to. You know.
Yeah, most women, they don't even care, bro. They don't even realize. Like, they think they're getting it just as much as them, just because you guys are like, you might feel like you're on the same level.
Everybody wants to give this woman recognition for unaliving herself, but what about all the men? What about all the men who went through this and nobody batted an eye? What about all the men who never asked for help and no one even noticed they needed it?
Exactly. Like, there's plenty of men who be on Tinder who don't get nothing. Like, that's the majority, to be honest.
Now, RIP to her. I'm not taking credit away from her, but it's the fact that you had to undergo that to understand that a man, his life isn't easier. That's silly to me. I could easily tell you right now with my own 2 fucking lips that it's hard to be a man. It's hard to be a man. So now you can't say you didn't know that. Another thing, you know what, one thing about me, I'm very observant. I'm by myself.
Oh yeah, I don't think she's not really getting into it yet, or I don't know if she does or not. But people don't understand that we don't have the option just to chill out, find somebody and they take care of us. We don't have the option. We gotta fend for ourselves. You know, we don't get pretty privilege.
Myself 24/7. I pay attention to everything. The one thing that I started doing was smiling more and talking to people more and being more friendly because I needed to work on that. I make sure to sell.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's so many women outside. I just feel like every time you see a lot, some types, I'm not saying all of them, but some types, they're like always mad or always upset about something. You know what I mean? I don't like them types. It's just mean mugging. You know what I mean? You don't know what somebody else going through. So put a smile on your face sometimes.
Tell men thank you every time they open the door for me. Do you see their faces when they open the door for a girl and she just walks by and doesn't say anything?
Exactly.
You treat men like crap. Another thing too, men will just say, "Hey, how are you doing?" and I'll make sure to say hi. I'll watch when they say it to other women
Yeah,
and get
like
called, weirdo, pervert.
want in
for him just saying
like,
hi.
okay, look. When a guy approaches a girl or something like that, like we don't even need, the gratification that we got you or anything. We just want respect. That's all. At the end of the day, we want to be felt. We want to feel like we're still people, and not some type of bum or something. You know what I mean? Not that happened to me, but I'm just saying.
Hi.
I seen it firsthand. Like people just super rude just because you don't know the person, but and you expect people still to walk up to you. Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's why a lot of women these days aren't getting approached as much. It's because of that attitude, and they don't even be cute half the time.
Imagine you being a man and just having a really good day and you just want to tell someone I have a good day and you get weirdo. How is that funny? How is that even cool? And y'all women scream, be nice, all this crap, mental health. Shut the hell up.
Exactly.
Suicide rate for men
Facts.
is 80% almost, you guys. What are we trying to get to? Fucking 100 until everybody cares? I personally don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? Because I actually give a fuck. And I pray to God that every man who ever watches this understands I'm not just making videos just to make them for views. I actually care and love people and want people to grow and have genuine love in their life. And the one thing a lot of people don't understand is men are the ones who need it the most. You guys don't show emotion.
Yeah, you don't even understand, but females, y'all get love 24/7. 24/7, you know what I mean? You post a picture and your whole friend group, just people you're cool with, they immediately flooding your shit with love. Men don't get that type of love. We got to really build connections and stuff. Like really have genuine things. Really we just move different. Like I do love the support what women have for each other, but a little sometimes you go a little too far. Show some love to some dudes sometimes too.
And I can see why, because look what happens when you do. Nobody cares. I'm gonna make you an extended version because this is YouTube and I love y'all. This video severely bothered me, because man, I have done so much observing of men and being around good men in my life that I know for a fact 100% of my heart that there are really good men out here, just like there's really good people out here. And it bothers me that women will treat men like complete trash all because of two men in their life that they talk to, or just whatever little situation that they.
And it's usually the men that you knew was gonna happen too. Like, you know what I mean? They'll set themselves up for failure, and then they'll get mad at every good guy that comes along. It's terrible, and they want to say, "Oh, my ex was terrible. Oh, he was bad." You know what I mean? Just so they can tell the next guy, so he can simp for them. So they could be like, "Simp, I'll never be like that nigga." You know what I mean? I'll never be like him, like the last guy you had. You know what I mean? So you just go crazy on them, and then bam, they put you in that same position they put the last guy in. Put you in make it seem like manipulated, so it seems like you're a bad guy again, because they're ready to move on. They can no longer connect with somebody. Hey, it's crazy, but they think they could be. No, I'm not even gonna go into that.
They had to fucking, go through, or one of their homegirls went through this, or they're following the stupid feminist movement because they're followers. It just bothers me.
Exactly. Stop following stuff. If you don't have a solid foundation for your thoughts, don't follow something. You know what I mean? Like if you don't understand what the feminist movement is really about and what they represent, like you shouldn't be siding with them. Don't be saying you're a feminist if you're not down to rock everything they be, Yeah.
Because I don't think people get it anymore. Like,
They
all
really
these
don't.
women have all these groups, all these talks, all these things they get to do. The one thing about me is I'm not trying to take away masculinity. So I feel like people misconstrue what I'm trying to do. No, I want men to be aware of their emotions. So when they need to be sad or need to feel those things, they learn how to channel that on their own. Let me tell you this, man. The one thing about me,
On your own. You heard that? You heard that, right? You don't need anybody else to channel your emotions as men. That's just my opinion. Like, you should be able to, I mean, you have low points, you have high points, but you shouldn't put yourself in positions where you can reach that low point. You know what I mean? Like, you never really want to as a man, you really never want to give a woman everything. You know, you want to live for her, because she could leave you. I'm being honest. You know, until you have them kids, that's where you put your life into. That's where you know, the kids. But let's get off. Let's continue, because being a man is hard.
whether you guys think or not, know this or not, I grew up around brothers and all that stuff. Once my family dynamic with my grandpa passed away, I had to leave because everybody in my family took it differently with my grandpa passing. My brothers got toxic, I got toxic, but we couldn't be together. And I was the only one who grew, got in therapy, and did better. So now when I tell you, I am alone out here. I have no mom. I don't talk to my dad. Me and my dad are not close. I'm just letting you guys know that now. So when you guys don't get this, I'm alone in my thoughts. I don't talk to nobody. I have to do everything on my own. Why do you think I can relate to a man so much? I don't cry to nobody. I don't tell anybody how I'm feeling. I don't tell anybody I'm hurting inside. You would never fucking know. I hold my emotions very well and I barely cry. And that's because why? I was raised by men who told me, nope, don't cry. Nope, don't do that. And look what it did to me in life. I understand men a lot different, yes. But men, don't ever think that you are fucking worthless. Don't you ever think that you shouldn't be here. Bro,
it's just this temporary time we got with the modern day women, bro. Just stay up, you know. Focus on yourself and save your money so you can still have the ability to buy a house and whatever you like, because that's what they're after right now. They don't want to. That's the thing. It's not that women don't want good men, is that they don't want the struggle before they actually achieve the full, becoming a full man, you know, having your full potential as a man. And that's just what the problem is. They just want to skip the hards and just go exactly to the easy lifestyle, you know. And that's not that's not what men have. We don't have that ability. That's the ability women have. They do have the ability to skip. I mean, just go straight into living the life of a mother, or, you know, die in peace.
it hurts my feelings to even say this. I don't understand why people don't give a fuck about just equality in general. I don't understand why we're favoring fucking genders and women are on this pedestal while men are right here. In my eyes, you are not right here. You are right here. And you will always be right here. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
The only time I look at anybody less than is if you treat people like shit and you're mean to people. But men, you are worthy. You are kings. If you don't have family who supports you, if you don't have no...
Man, I shout out to it's Stay Tay Baby. Shout out to her. She's a real woman, you know, and I don't say that a lot. I think there's a lot of females on this planet, but there's not a lot of women. She's a real woman. She has deep understanding of what men go through. So shout out to her. Thank you for allowing me to have this reaction, and y'all have a good night.